everyone, welcome to my last November video, and I hope you're all keeping well and it's not too cold where you are. We've had no snow yet in my little bit of the world, so yeah, that might be coming fairly soon though. So today I'm going all Christmassy. I know it's only the end of November, and if you're like me and don't put your tree up, Christmas seems a little bit off, but or not yet I should say, putting my tree up. Excuse me, but I'm gonna show you how to make these beautiful stars. Let me just pick that up and give you a closer look using the new star template that Sarah's made. So very easy, very quick, very simple. I say quick, it all depends how quick you sew. I'm guessing. So before we start, I will put this all in the description, but I'm using, if you can see it, that probably doesn't help actually, the two middle stars. So the little one right in the very center and the next one out. So this one is the second one out from the middle. So I'm going to demo the little one so that it doesn't take me ages to sew, but that's the second one out from the middle. Okay, and when you're using that star, I've cut my paper 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and I'll show you why when we cut them out. You need plenty of space around the outside of your star. So put that to one side for a minute. So to do the little one, we need a piece of cardstock 2.5 by 2.5, and we're going to pierce the holes. So like, we're going to put the stencil fairly in the center and then pierce the holes. So let me just put that down, just making sure you can see it. So nothing scientific about this at all. I'm just laying my stencil on the card. I'm getting my trusty pokey tool. Now what I found is you have to poke the holes quite quickly, because this does have a tendency to slide a little bit, which is fine. So you just take your pokey tool and literally I'm just going round it as quick as I can, because as long as the cardstock's got a hole in it, we can then go back and go over the holes to make them a bit bigger for your thread. So just do that all the way round, making sure that you don't cross over into the other one, which I did on the big one that I've just showed you. If you notice there was a hole a bit further up. So put my stencil to one side. That's what your piece of paper will look like afterwards. So I'm just going to go round and just make some of these holes a little bit wider. Not much, but just a little bit. So just give them a nice quick punch through. Just be careful of these ones on the edge of the points, because they are quite close together, so they will, if you push your pokey tool in too far, then they will just become one hole. That's what I'm trying to say, hole. So okay, so I think that's okay. So now we're just going to back stitch all the way around it. And this is why I've done a little one, so it doesn't take me too long. So I'm going to go in through the back, and I don't know about you, but I always just pop my just secure my my thread with just a little bit of double-sided tape. Now I'm using 3 strands of embroidery thread for this, because I just really wanted them to pop out like the sewing, so that you could see the star really well. So I'm just gonna pop a bit there, and then I'm going to proceed to sew around my star. Now I always do it properly and just use one length of thread. There you go. And I do the backwards and forwards, but if you want to do this a bit quicker, you can do a running stitch around it one way. That's going to be a pain now, isn't it? And then do another lot of running stitches the other way. So it's much quicker than the way I'm doing it, but let's do it this way. Look, this is going to be a pain in the neck now, and it's going to bunch up when I'm sewing. So I'm going to have to keep pulling it from the back. Urgh, it's annoying. Okay, so just keep sewing, keep sewing, keep sewing. All the way around until you've done. Jane, if you're anything like me, I actually find this quite therapeutic. So just not having to... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, and be careful you don't go through the wrong holes either. That's something that I do quite a bit. So let's... where am I? Where am I? So it's that hole there that I've got to go through. That's better. So carry on sewing, and be careful as well, because the loops get caught around the corner. I don't know what's going on with this thread. There you go. Hopefully that's pulled it a bit better now. So keep going, keep going, keep going. So just go all the way around. Okay, so you get the idea that you go all the way around. This is going to take a bit longer than what I thought it was going to, so I'm just going to stop this one here. So you go all the way around, secure it with another piece of double-sided tape on the back and cut your thread away, and you're left with a stitch star. And here's one I made earlier, said a popular TV show. So you can, to cut this out, you can draw lines around it if you if you're a bit OCD, or you like them to be straight, or you like them to be the same size. I don't, I cut them by eye. So I'm taking a good pair of sharp scissors, and I'm just very carefully cutting a line around each of the points. And this is why you need a good amount of paper around your star, because there's some of the stars I've done where there wasn't quite enough paper around the edges. So sort of like one of these edges isn't pointed, it's maybe sloping, but I'm not overly bothered by that, but I know some people do. And I'm cutting off each triangle, if that makes sense, as I'm going along. So it'll go in my recycling bin so it won't get wasted. But just cut it out like that. And there you go. That's how you make star embellishments, sewed embellishments, using the new star stencil, piercing stencil that Sarah's made, and is on the Hey Little Magpie website. Hope you've enjoyed that video and got a little bit Christmassy, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.